The wrong application could turn ugly.
Cool. See you around. Alright. It would be nice if I could press M to know where the hell I'm supposed to go. Like even exploring... do I go in there? That looks like a... Oh yeah, there is... ISO. Quinctius Aquilinus.
You came!
Most accurate statement of fact.
If I say dumb things, blame the wine. But I really didn't expect you to appear here, of all places.
Have a knack for appearing unannounced and unexpected.
That you do indeed. And thank the twice-born god. Woman, bring us a fresh jug. My friend is still sober, and that's simply not acceptable. Now, what are we drinking to?
Honor and duty now. The beautiful woman of Rome, the beautiful men of Rome, to the fallen, to my father, to wine. To the fallen, I guess.
Drink the finest nectar in the halls of Hades. That hit the spot. Another one?
My cup is empty, and I find that question insulting.
I apologize. I shall never insult you again. Another! Keep it pouring!
This is gonna go well.
And then I said, what can you say in that situation? Obviously, I asked, is that really a goat? Or a sorry excuse for a tent pole?
What else? That's really funny.
It was. I still can't help but laugh. You know what people say in Africa? Wine makes the soul come out of you. You're all right, my friend. You're all right.
Thank you. You're not so bad yourself.
You came. Friendships that develop in war don't always stand the test of peacetime.
You have been to many lands, haven't you?
More than I could count. I've walked on so many different kinds of soil, seen so many faces, and broken so many hearts.
This wine is really good.
Tellus Vipsenius is the best. Some say he's working on the recipes of the legendary Margot himself. Others say he smuggles his wine from Carthage.
Ever thought of settling down?
An amusing notion. Should I also get a wife and make a few little brats of my own?
Not necessarily, but I wonder if you'll ever get tired of it all.
Nonsense. You're being too serious for your own good. Look at it like an adventure. Sure, life is full of pain and misery, but it's also full of beauty and wonder.
More pain and misery than beauty and wonder, unfortunately.
For the latter, there's so much to experience still. To people like us, settling down is like death. Something you don't long for, nor expect.
Another jug, Domini.
That will be all, Soa.
Actually, I wanted to talk to you, Domina. May we perhaps retreat to a private chamber?
Seems like your handsome visage keeps attracting women.
I know. It's a blessing and a curse. Outwithered woman, what do you want?
I think I am with child. You are the father of my child. Future child.
Oh, okay.
Remember me, Aquilinos.
What?
No DNA tests, so you're screwed, I guess. Is that true, Queso?
I don't know. I've never seen this woman in my life.
You told me you would not remember me. Afterwards. And I respected that in a way, but now I need your help. Marcellus Vipsanius doesn't like his girls giving birth.
Was this a prostitute, I guess?
I remember how kind you were to me. My child deserves better. Our child. Even if you don't want to have anything to do with me, I want our child safe and away from this shithole. Will you save me?
I don't know what the sensors are. Ah. This is mean as hell. But it's true, how do we know? You could purchase here if you want. I'm not sure how much money I have, but I don't think it's gonna last long. How do you even know that the child is yours?
Don't, I guess.
I swear, I'm telling the
Does
truth.
it matter?
Quit bothering the guests, look here. These jugs will not deliver themselves.
Help me, please.
Quickly, Sour.
The night has taken an unusual turn.
Do you really not remember her?
Don't. But I do tend to forget some things when I'm drunk. Still, I find it hard to believe I'd forget the mother of my own child.
Do you think she was telling the truth?
Maybe. Not entirely. Times like these, I wish Calida were here. That woman has a knack for spotting a lie.
Now this I'm not gonna say because I don't think it's our job to tell him if he should get involved or not. It's a personal matter. What will you do?
I don't know what to make of any of this. I'll have to think.
Please let me know if there is anything I can do to help.
Thank you, my friend. That means a lot. You go. I suddenly have much to think about.
Cool. Cool. And the time changed. Interesting. Can I see someone? Is that the merchant? Yes. Let's see. Look around. I'm guessing all other quests will be here too. Oh, is that our Sextus or is that... It must be a common name, right? Because it means whatever. What does it mean? Sixth. Okay. Imaginative name, I guess.
So you found me again. But you're a civilian now. Here you are, just another customer in my smithy.
My favorite grumpy old iron pounder.
Because you've never met any of my competitors, I'm sure. I don't suppose you're in the market for some carpentry tools?
I let my servant handle such things, but I will tell them to purchase all metal tools here from now on.
A fine gift for this humble smith. For my service to your legion, I assume. Much obliged. Tell you what, I do have something here you might be interested in. Have you ever heard the legend of the Ancilias?
So interestingly enough, I guess, when we disband the legion, they each go to their own lives, right? So finally, I don't have a blacksmith to go to. We don't have work. So I'm not sure what payment, like you take your payment and then hope to make due to get that half pay when they are not in a legion. I'm not sure how that works. The Shields of Mars, of course I have.
Well, it just so happens I have come into possession of one of the replicas created by Numa Pompilius.
You wish to sell me a replica of a shield?
Perhaps it's the original. Who knows? But you see, even a replica, ancient and storied as it is worth a small fortune. If nothing else, it's an exquisite artifact of a bygone age.
If it were the original, I believe the legends prescribe that Rome will only stand as long as the Ancile is preserved, or Ancile.
Then, if you buy it from me,
2,000 denarii, Jesus. Why are you manning this stall yourself? Should you not have an assistant for this so you can spend your time at the forge?
savvy in business as you are in warfare, I see. I do have an assistant, my daughter. She is all I can afford. But today she is with her teacher.
That's probably most of my money if I have that.
What a such high-minded nonsense. The hope is if he fills her head with enough such drivel, she will find a wealthy husband so she'll never have to peddle my pots and pans again.
Alright.
I should say.
I don't know how much money I have.
The Ancile is yours.
Probably not a lot.
See that it once belonged to a god, but you have my word that it is a good shield, and it will serve you well should you ever use it in combat.
I'll see you around. Took all my money, son of a bitch. I still have 2,000, more or less. What happened to the knife? And the shield. What? Do they all go instantly at the thing? Oh, there's the shield. Let's see. Unique shield strength 7, critical damage 5, base damage 5 to 6, movement 2. So it gives movement. Extra bludgeoning damage 2, critical chance 8%. At the end of your turn, your shield strength is restored by however many movement points you have left. Oh, that's good. And it has hacker down, which is fantastic. You don't take damage from the front. Shield advanced, push the target 1 hex away and move into that hex, okay. Apply stun to enemies, damn. Nice, okay. What happened to the kitchen knife though? How dare you take it away from me? Alright, let's see if we can sell our wine.
Wide selection of wine.
I have the best wine in Rome, I guarantee it. Oh wait, what brings you to the land of wine today? If wine is what you seek, you have come to the right place. My wine is much better than those of Marcellus Vipsanius.
The land of wine?
That's what I call it. This area of the market belongs to the Collegium Venariorum. We are an association of all the wine merchants in Rome.
Interesting. We still call it like that, right? College in English and the collegium in Greek. I am aware my family has done much business with you.
Indeed. I recognize you now. Welcome to my stall then. Are you looking to sell?
What's so special about Marcellus Vipsanius?
Prioritizes customer satisfaction at the cost of morality and the law. He lies, cheats, and threatens. In the end, he acquires the best vintages.
You all produce wine?
Others do, but many of us purchase wine from vineyards and sell it here at the market.
I have some wine in need of a buyer. Perhaps you are interested in making a good deal.
I would be very interested. But the rules state that I have to call the other merchants for a tasting. We each must have an equal opportunity.
Okay, that's very fair. And not very capitalistic. Gather around and get ready for the best tasting of your life.
This is brilliant. Exquisite. The best wine I have tasted this year. You know, your father and my father used to trade, but I do not believe they ever achieved this level of excellence.
I do not know, Quintus. It does have a harsh finish.
Well, I'm not selling it to you.
Call it nutty. Some really good wine, though. We could sell this for years. Domino, would you consider a 5-year deal? I'm willing to buy a 5th of your stock this year and another 5th next year and so on. For each batch, I would offer you 1,000 denarii.
I won't risk that. Tastes change, and demands change with them. I'll pay you 3,500 denarii. Sure, it is less than you'd get from Claudius over 5 years, but I want all of this wine now.
I agree, it is a good wine. I will buy all of your stock right now, and I'll pay 4,000 denarii, more than Quintus is willing to part with. Half now, and half when I take delivery.
Not very trustworthy. Why should I accept your offer, Quintus?
I am an honest trader, Legate. My father used to deal with your father before either of us was born. I will sell your wine to the best clients and pay for all of it up front.
It's probably better for us, right? Because I don't think we'll... Oh, here is 5 years later and you have that much money because you did that deal. Although they could, but I'm not sure. Gordius, tell me why I should accept payment in installments.
It's us both. I pay less now, and you have greater profits in the long term.
Your offer is generous, Vipsanius, but will you honor it?
Good money. More than what Quintus pays, and you'll get paid as soon as I take delivery. In exchange, your wine will be sold at the best tavern in Rome. It's an offer you can...
It's better to take the money now, I think, because the 5th... The problem with the 5th is that something might happen, like extreme weather, fire, and then you don't have the wine or the money. I have reached my decision.
Made the right choice. And that you...
We don't have any logos. I favor a steady income. Cordius will have a deal. No. Let us continue the tradition our fathers have started. I'll sell my wine to Quintus.
Thank you. Our fathers would have been proud.
Preposterous. You can't make a deal with these fools. Mark my words, you will regret this. I give you one last chance.
Yes, let's threaten the Legatus. I don't like your tone, Vipsanius. Now get out of my sight before I lose my temper.
Missed out on a great business venture.
Thank you. You will not regret this decision. I will have my associates deliver payment to your villa at once.
Alrighty. Very nice. This is a great break, by the way. If we go back to the whole let's conquer this region thing, which I'm guessing we will, it is a great breather of no combat, just pure role-playing interaction with people. It's great. I really like it. That is the wrong thing. Alright. So we need to go Senate and Campus Martius. What the fuck is Campus Martius? Bestie has asked Kalida on what can best be described as a date. Kalida is lukewarm on the gladiator at best, so she has invited Daenerys along as well to help manage expectations. Oh, that's funny. Oh yeah, let's track the quest, see if that helps. Look. Just wonder if it's here or if it's elsewhere. I think it's not here, probably.
The bread is getting worse. I've noticed it as well.
This is where an in-game app would help.
The problem is
I don't know why they don't have it. I like the idea of, okay, you can explore without needing a map. It's not like they are that big, but basically you have the just pixel hunt, which I don't think makes the game better or anything. I don't see anything else. I'm not sure whether that date is. I guess we'll go to the Senate and then we'll see.
Fine wine from the beautiful hills of
Half price on all wine from Hispania. Only today.
I like that they call it Hispania too, because that's what we call Spain. Hispania. Oh, there's the campus, Martius. Let's go to the Senate first. We'll leave the date for last. Okay. Again, I'm not sure if this game will overstay its welcome. Perhaps if we go to another map that says, oh, conquer these 12 regions, which we probably will. That might be too much. I prefer games that don't repeat like that. But so far they have done a great job on pacing, and the game is such a huge improvement over their previous efforts.
Good, you're here. Let us begin. First, tell me what you thought about my question.
I could not find the answer. It is a difficult question.
Naturally. We can only speculate about the meaning of life. Let us frame it another way, then.
Oh my god, this answer
Would
is...
you hope that the purpose of your life might be?
Crush your
See
enemies.
them driven before you, and if you're a great warrior, won't you eventually vanquish all of your enemies? What happens then?
Without enemies to vanquish, my life would not have a purpose anymore. I see your point.
And perhaps that is not the point of your life. Perhaps there's something deeper, more fundamental to live for. To understand reasons, we must understand causes. We must know the root cause of all there is and all there will ever be, the stones of which the universe is made, or what we call the first principle.
The universe is made of stones?
Not literally. But just as a house is made of stones, everything is made of something.
Even stones?
Indeed, even stones are made of smaller stones.
We're making him like an idiot.
Of earth. No one really knows what the first principle is, but thinking about it is the first step in finding one's purpose. Opinions are divided.
He's like in stones.
Some say the first principle is water. Others say it's wind, fire, or earth. What do you think the first principle might be?
Any one of those could be the answer.
That is what Empedocles says. He believes any or all of those can be the answer. It depends on the situation or person. But I believe that to be a non-answer.
Can't all ideas be correct?
Right is defined by the existence of wrong. Right is the absence of wrong. If everything is right, then nothing is right, for nothing is wrong.
Well... everything comes out of earth, indeed.
Or maybe nothing comes out of anything. Parmenides said, nothing can ever be seen in the process of becoming. Things always just are. A process of change is just a trick of our senses. At any given moment, things are stationary.
Senses can be trained to become reliable.
If your senses are not reliable, how
That's a good answer.
will you ever know?
Interesting. When mountains crack, fire comes out of the earth. It is true.
More about the inherent movement of fire than the destructive
There
force.
is no right answer, by the way, obviously.
Heraclitus says fire is change. And as such, the only thing that is always the same. Everything changes. Nothing ever is. We are all in the process of becoming and never stop. Change is the only common element in the world.
Does that have anything to do with fire?
Also gives the example of a river. He says one can never bathe in the same river. For the next time you try, the water is not the same water, and the man is not the same man.
What do you believe the answer is?
Thinking about the first principle is a way of thinking about the world. And only by knowing the world clearly can you know yourself.
Oh, we're d'accord now. I think I would go for, his obsession. And by knowing myself, I can become a better warrior.
Certainly, but that hardly matters until you know what you're fighting for. Only then you can trust your actions. Only then can you be a good man. Only then can you be...
Just make him take everything the other guy says literally. But I'm a free citizen now.
You, though. A man who is not allowed to do what he wants. Can such a man be truly free?
No one can leap over mountains no matter how much they want to.
It seems that even for the free man there are constraints. You may pursue your own happiness, but when it comes at the cost of someone else's, can you be called a good man?
Do I have to be a good man?
I think you do. You're a fierce fighter, Bestiatabat. You're ruthless and vicious, yet you have compassion, too. You are a good man who wants to make people happy, yet you do not know how. Happiness is the absence of misery. If you do not know how to make people happy, then you can try to eliminate misery. By doing that, you can be a good man.
Can he who is not happy bring happiness to others?
Try. And the Bestia Tabat I know excels at overcoming difficult obstacles. It is your goal in life, Bestia. Just like your sister, you are partly stuck in the realm of ideas. You will not be complete until you find her, or find her not.
I resent it here, for reasons that seem beyond petty now.
You're a child, Bestia. No one will hold you to account for what you thought back then.
Wat is onleidend voor de him. Oh no, I still miss her.
It is only natural. Who knows who Serwa your sister is now?
She had a peculiar birthmark on her cheek. Do you think we can find her?
Want me to be honest?
Yes.
What matters is not if you will find her, but what you will do if you find her.
You have given me a lot to think about.
I have succeeded as Magister. I can only ask the right questions. It is you who should find the answers.
Okay. And we leveled up too. Or Danera. Did anyway. Alright, Danera. What are you doing? Duelist. No, Vanguard. Cool. Alright, let's go see this date. And I like that our character was not there, right? So this was like a scene in a TV show. Which is something I like on D&D too. Not the player can know things where the character doesn't know them. But it's nice to have that background for the world, the setting, whatever. As a player. Makes it more fulfilling, more immersive.
I see him. By fire. Talking to his friend.
Let's find a way to let him down easy.
That seems like a fighting area. I guess it's a gladiator, I think, so that makes sense.
You came, and you have brought Daenera.
Calidar is showing me around. This city is big. Bigger than I thought. We have seen many dresses. Some of them actually pink.
Hard to believe, but she was really taken by the pink dyed dresses.
Bright red. A bright color of warning. A predator's color. Pink looks good on you, Daenera.
Thank you. What is this place? Why are you here always?
The field of Mars, it's like a holy place for warriors.
War god? Why do you have so many gods? People are difficult enough. Gods are worse.
You speak truth. Perhaps our souls are lonely, and that's why we need many gods.
There! Stop right there! You're coming with us!
Yeah.
Please, do not make this more difficult than it needs to be.
Do you know these Landakai?
Apparently so, I guess. Aulus.
They told me you were back in the city. I did not believe it. I do not know what kind of god possessed you, for I do not know which of these gods is more foolish.
Mars watches over us here. Mind your words.
We don't have weapons though, so you know, there is that. Why have you followed me
You
here?
are a criminal. You are a disgrace to our family.
His
Because of
family
what
member.
you've done, we all will be infamous.
I care about my family as much as my family cared about me.
Much is not a surprise to me.
I didn't mean to kill him, it was an accident.
Accident? It was an accident. When you drop a jug of water and it shatters, that is an accident. When you push your own husband down the stairs and shatter his skull,
Okay.
well, I believe they call that murder.
It's a crappy family. So you are doing father's dirty work now?
Father is dead. I think he died of grief because his own
Ooh.
daughter acts as if she's a man.
Ouch. Alright. Or maybe he died because he saw his son as a pussy.
Your tongue is as sharp as your blade. Indeed, I don't like playing with swords and bows, but at least I don't murder innocent men.
Bestia, meet Aulus' my little brother. He's here to get me arrested.
For what? She killed a man.
I kill men all the time. when they deserve it.
Rome does not look kindly on women who kill men, regardless of how much.
Or on women in general, apparently.
Served. I didn't realize marriage was a capital offense.
He was treating me like a serva. He forbade me to practice archery and broke the bow you gave me. I wasn't even allowed to leave the villa without him.
Your husband. He's allowed to do whatever the fuck he wants, and you're still not allowed to kill him.
Damn.
Yulia, please. I do not want to see you hurt.
Bitch.
Surrender.
What do you think you're speaking to?
That sounds like a threat, little man. Threatening the wrong person can get you killed.
What? Are you her gladiator lover or something? What do you mean?
Usually, what I say.
Stop it. No one is dying today. You know I'm innocent, brother.
Innocent.